Your chest tightens. The deadline is looming, the screen is blank, and a wave of pure, paralyzing dread washes over you. This feeling is a biological avoidance of the discomfort that a task brings. Procrastination is an emotional defense mechanism, an attempt to escape feelings like boredom, frustration, or self-doubt. Today, we are building a 5-step academic action plan. We will walk through how to manage your motivation, improve your memory recall, and lower the hurdles created by the fear of failure. To start, gather your syllabus, a stack of blank note cards, and a timer. We are going to address procrastination through concrete physical preparation rather than relying on sheer willpower. This diagram shows your brain's biological conflict. Up front is the prefrontal cortex, your rational planner. Deep inside is the limbic system, your emotional center. When fearing failure, the amygdala triggers a threat response, hijacking rationality to seek immediate distraction. Practicing mindfulness reduces this threat volume, calming the limbic system and allowing the prefrontal cortex to resume control. Step 1 of our plan puts this into practice. Write down the task you are avoiding right now, and next to it, identify the specific underlying fear, like, I am afraid I won't understand the material. Now, physically cross out that fear. Underneath it, rewrite the task as a positive learning opportunity. I am going to figure out one concept I didn't know yesterday. This simple physical act of emotional reframing helps disarm the paralysis. It creates the mental space required to finally take action. With your prefrontal cortex back online, we have to protect its energy. A chaotic, cluttered physical environment drains the executive function needed for complex work. Look at the difference in these two setups. For step 2, strip your desk down to exactly what you see on the right. Keep only the specific materials required for this single assignment. Apply the same rule to your digital environment. Close every unrelated browser tab, enable Do Not Disturb, and place it out of reach. Now we tackle the scale of the assignment. We will use time chunking, breaking the work into smaller segments, to reduce the perception of the task as overwhelming. This diagram illustrates step 3. Instead of facing a monolithic project, divide the assignment into a physical checklist of the smallest possible concrete steps. If you still feel stuck, set a minimum goal. Choose an initial action so effortless, like simply opening your textbook to page 1, that your brain cannot justify rejecting it. Combining a distraction-free physical space with a micro checklist eliminates the cognitive friction that usually triggers an avoidance response. Step 4 shifts us into execution. To make the work stick, we have to avoid passive reading and implement active memory strategies. Here is how that looks in practice. Read one small section of your material, put the text down, and immediately write a single, concise bullet point onto a flashcard summarizing what you just learned. Avoid the trap of merely highlighting text. Highlighting provides a false sense of progress without requiring the brain to actually engage with the material. When you force yourself to summarize information, you are requiring your brain to take personal responsibility for the learning process. To maintain this high level of active focus without burning out, step 5 relies on the Pomodoro technique. Set your timer for exactly 25 minutes. During this window, your only job is to work through the micro steps written on your checklist. Assign yourself a specific reward, like a snack or a short video, and consume it immediately when the timer ends. This diagram maps the reward loop. This immediate dopamine hit provides the neurological reinforcement your brain needs to begin turning this behavior into a repeatable habit. Pairing active study tactics with a timed, rewarding loop transforms studying from an endless endurance test into a manageable, motivating game. Now, look down at your very first microstep, reach for your timer, and physically press start right now. By making this first move, you have crossed the threshold of initial resistance that stops most people before they ever begin. You are now using structural and cognitive control to guide your focus. Keep this clear 5-step framework ready as a defense mechanism. Deploy it whenever you feel the urge to procrastinate on a future assignment. Managing procrastination is a matter of applying specific technical and emotional strategies. With a personalized action plan, you dictate your own academic success.